Hey guys, so this one is not fitting on my desk. I'm hoping when I move into my new studio space to figure out something else that will give me a better option for um, doing review videos on a larger scale um, with overhead camera that will allow me to zoom out much further. I have some ideas, but nevertheless, here we are. This is the Nimo 15.6 FHD laptop. This one came bare bones, so I have to add my own SSD drive and my own memory. I'll flip the box over here so you can see it's Nimo. Okay, let me read it for you. I know I'm out of the shot. It's got a 53.58 watt-hour smart battery, 2.0 megapixel camera, fingerprint, backlit keyboard. All right, so since you guys can't really see it, let me take it out the box for you. Hang on a second while I get me my trusty knife, and I can take it out the box for you. Just trying to find my knife. There we go. I'll slice the top here. You can see I haven't opened it before. Hopefully the laptop itself will fit on my space here. Like I said, I'm working on building a new studio in my basement that's strictly a studio. This was a room when I first moved into the house that was here. One of the extra bedrooms I converted to a studio. I'm kind of, it's kind of doesn't work anymore now because I didn't start out building it as a studio. I adopted it, and it's, kind of challenging. So bear with me while I take the laptop out. If you hear all that noise, that's me pitching the boxes and stuff away. And here we go. Now that is nice looking. Hang on, that's not the only thing in the box. Don't get carried away and think that's all they sent. There's another box here that's in it. I'm taking out the content. Give me a second. So there is a USB-C cable. I'm betting that's how, that's their power cable. And stuck in his box. Gotta shake the box. Yep, is an adapter. Nice sizable adapter. I think it's a 100-watt adapter. I got one of these, the 100-watt adapter with something else that had extra USBs on it. Yep, this is nice. Let me see if there's any manual. Yes, there is a manual. Not that you would really care for one. The only reason I would care for one now is to make sure I buy the right components to get this up and running. I'm going to buy them quickly too. So here we go. The Nimo I think it's 155 R7. It's AMD Ryzen R7, I believe. And as I said, this is the power adapter, cable, manual. Gonna throw those aside so we can see the laptop itself. Open it up. I want to flip it as wide open as I can so you can get a view of the screen, and there we go. Take off the cloth, which is always nice but always not needed. There's the laptop. It says AMD Ryzen 6000 series, AMD 7, AMD Radeon graphics. Look at that beauty. Touchpad. I mean, it just looks and feels premium, which is crazy. It's not that expensive. I think it's under $400 for the bare bones, right? So as you go up, obviously, and you add, if you didn't get it bare bones, you pay more. But I'm kind of glad they sent bare bones because I'm gonna obviously throw in the memory I want. I'm gonna throw in the hard drive I want. I think I'm gonna go with just a terabyte hard drive because I don't think I really need to go more than that. On one side, hope you can see that. Trying to hold it up to you. So there is a SD. There's a, hang on. Looks like a micro SD slot, USB 3.0, USB regular, audio and the what they call it, Kensington lock. Now, lock. There is USB-C, HDMI, another USB A 3.0, and another USB-C. Looks like a sort of, I don't know what that is. We'll figure that out. This is the bottom. Now, I would have thought that since I have to add my own hard drive, etc., that there would have been a slide open, where you could just unhook one and slide it open. But this has got a whole lot of screws that I'm going to have to take out to update this. Before I speak too fast, let me check the sides. There's the side. There's the back. There's the other side. Nope, I have to open this up completely to add the components. But that's it for now. It's a real quick unboxing. I'm going to buy the SSD drive. I think it's an M2 drive. I'm going to buy probably 64 gig of RAM. I'm going to hook this up. Let me see if I can come a little closer for you guys to see it a little better. I know there's a lot of stuff in my drawer and stuff, but I'm getting ready to move out of here. As I said, so I'm emptying the studio and working on the other one at the same time. But it feels nice. It is not heavy. It's quite lightweight. I don't know if let me see if my scale will work, because sometimes my scale works and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see here. Just for your benefit, let's put the scale down. Here's the scale. Let's see if it'll turn on first. This scale's been giving me problems. I have to get a new one. So it's at 0, but it's not at, it's at pounds. It's at 0. I think I can tilt it. You guys can see that. I'm now going to rest the laptop on it. There you go, 2.804 pounds. That's pretty light. 2 pounds is light enough for a laptop not to complain about carrying weight. And me adding that M2 SSD and memory is probably going to add, 2 ounces to it, if that much. So this is one that you can run back and forth. And then for you guys who are probably saying, oh, how come you went with a laptop now? I know I've talked a long time that I had switched to a mini PC, and I have a 15-inch, actually smaller, maybe a 13-inch monitor, very lightweight. I have a lightweight mini PC that I use, and I've been working that way simply because, well, buying a laptop, upgrading it, and the CPU getting old, and mini PCs are cheaper. They're just bulky to carry, right? I've had this this case that all fits in. The mini PC, the monitor, everything is fit in this case, which is, as you can see, just about the size of the laptop. But I'll be glad to have this laptop and just carry this alone again. I still use mini PCs everywhere in my house. I don't use large desktops, but I'm glad to have this. So stay tuned. And of course, once I'm done, you can check out the entire review using the link in the description below. The Nimo N155 R7 Ryzen gaming and business laptop, as they call it. See you soon.